Okay, Kunal. Good evening. Please take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
Feel comfortable and tell about yourself. Introduction.
Good evening, sir. I am Kunal Nage. I am from Akola, Maharashtra. I have done my graduation from Pune University with computer engineering. And after my graduation, I worked in software industry for 1 year. And currently, I am pursuing civil services examination.
So,
And
how many times you appeared for civil service examination?
Sir, this will be my sixth attempt. Yeah,
Six already appeared.
Yes.
6 times on the 5th June.
Yes, sir.
So you cleared the prelims.
Yes, sir.
So you are going to write a main.
Yes, sir.
In September.
Yes, sir. And in previous 5 attempts also, I cleared the mains.
This is the 6th time you
Writing
cleared
the mains.
Very good. Okay. Try to go to the higher level, interview level. What is your optional?
Sociology.
Sociology. Sociology is scoring, no?
Yes, sir.
So why you, in your opinion, why you, went up to the higher level?
Sir, in my initial days of preparation, there was lacking in guidance. Like I started in 2015 and 16.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, I could not get the exact sense of subject.
Mm-hmm.
Like at that time, sociology was very new for me since being from engineering background.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very good at prelims. So I was stuck in a kind of cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So I could not get exact adequate time to improve my lab
This year
marks.
also in prelims, how much you might have scored?
According to guesswork, I could have scored 108 marks.
108.
Yes.
And in CSAT,
In CSAT, 98.
math was very good, no?
Yes, sir.
You scored all. So okay, wish you good luck for your mains examination. I wish कि आपका हो जाए इसका. और please, my member will take further this interview.
Okay.
You are Kunal.
Yes.
So Kunal, you completed your graduation way back in 2012.
Yes.
So 10 years have passed.
Yes.
So you started preparing for UPSC in 2012 itself?
No. After I passed in 2012, so I got selected in campus interview. So I was selected in Mindtree. It's a software company, but they allocated my joining after 8 months. So 1 year passed in that, and after working in software industry, I decided to come here.
So you must have had sufficient amount of knowledge of computer.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me some areas where once you join EPFO,
Mm-hmm.
you will be of help in improving the technological prowess of the organization as such, if you are made a core member of policy making team.
Yes, sir. Sir, as we know, 94% of our workforce is in unorganized sector, and currently government is trying to bring them in security net. So first of all, we need to secure their data. So first step will be computerization of that data, so that they can be brought.
So is there an initiative that is already there to
Yes, sir. In
record that data?
In the changes made in new labor code,
No,
we are
apart from that, is there any digital initiative?
there are various initiatives like joining MSME sector, giving
No.
UIN number to.
Have you heard of eShram portal?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is it about? Isn't it the same concept that you were talking about?
Yes, sir.
What is it? Tell me.
On eShram portal, like workers can voluntarily register themselves.
So how many workers have registered as of yet? Are you aware?
Sir, I could just make a calculated guess. It's less than 50%. So there is a
Figure 50% number.
50% means. Sorry, sir. I could just guess. Maybe it's 20 to 25 crores.
Okay. Good. So how many workers are there in India according to you in an organized sector?
In an organized sector, maybe 50 to 60 crores.
Okay. And what is the annual addition to this labor force according to various data of the government?
So I don't know exact numbers, but it's almost more than 90 lakhs.
What according to you is the role of EPFO when it comes to formalization of jobs in India?
In the changes made in new labor code, they are giving UIN number, unique identification number to
But
unorganized.
don't you think it's an old concept? What is new about UN? Because it's already there for 8 years now.
Earlier it was on voluntary. Like focus was on voluntary action of workers. Since EPFO has taken in its hands, they will be trying to enforce it through employers.
Okay, so are you saying that initially when UN was started, it was voluntary for employees, and now employers will make it compulsory for their employees?
There is a difference. Initially, it was started for only organized sector workers.
Okay.
So that they can change from one company to another, and their PF can be transferred without any hesitation. But currently, we are also trying to involve those who are unregistered or in unorganized.
Okay. So, are you aware of the roles and responsibilities of accounts officer in EPFO?
So I have cursory idea.
Yeah, please tell.
Accounts officer, main role of accounts officer is I think, look after the various accounting part of the registered members. Those who have EPF
And
accounts.
any other roles you are aware of?
Maybe they can use their expertise in calculating gratuity and all, whether cross-checking and auditing the
Okay.
accounts of firms.
Okay. So you are from Maharashtra.
Yes.
So you are aware of the recent political crisis that
Yes.
the state underwent. Now tell me, from the legal perspective, what could have been the alternatives to what has happened right now?
Okay. Current situation is like 2/3 of the major party switched formed a group and they withdrew the support from existing government. So it was kind of a lacuna in our previous law, that is anti-defection law. So
Why do you think it is a lacuna? Don't you think that it's fair to say that if 2/3 of the members are ready to split from a party, they are the real party? The 1/3 part is not the real party then. Why can you say that it is a lacuna?
they can actually they were before elections they fought on some different issues.
Okay.
So voters voted not only to them but also to party.
Okay.
So party's ideology and their ideology was taken into consideration by voters.
Okay.
But-
So don't you think that now the ideology also belongs to those who are more in number, because that is democracy is all about.
Right.
So those who are more in number, and that too sweeping numbers, they should run away with the current ideology of the party.
Yes, sir. But since ours is representative democracy and we are following the power given to voters. So voters should have power to decide whether to change their loyalty or not. But in this case, these defectors
Okay.
they fought on another issue and
Okay.
another issue.
Got it. Got your point. You watch movies.
Yes,
Which is the last movie you have watched?
sir. Last movie I watched Jai Bhim. It's a Tamil movie.
So how long it's been since you have watched it?
How long? Since last I watched before prelims.
Before prelims. Okay. So it's been a long time now. You're not getting time to watch movies.
Uh,
So Jai Bhim was trying to address a very key central theme a very key social issue. That is one of the major issues,
Yes, sir.
Please identify 3-4 other issues other than that was portrayed in the movie Jai Bhim.
And in some other movie.
No, not just movie, any social issue.
Achha, any social issues. But social issues highlighted in movies. That's what you are asking.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Achha. There are many movies like on female feticide. There is Marathi movie. In
Please name the movie as well.
Nakoshi. Nakoshi means
Another issue.
And on water scarcity is also that Italy Live was on social media frenzy.
One more.
And Munna Bhai MBBS. It was about like a lack of empathy in medical.
Okay. Those were my questions now. Sir.
So Kunal, tell me something about cryptocurrencies.
Sir, cryptocurrency is it can be defined as distributed ledger of unique records. So it's digital currency in which is using the technology of blockchain. So it is fungible and transferable. So it can replace the current currency in physical form also.
Okay, so would you recommend someone to invest in cryptocurrency?
That's another aspect. Cryptocurrency was invented as first of all as currency, that is means of transaction. But nowadays it is also being used as a way of investment. So it's a new technology. So I would recommend anyone if they are investing to do thorough research and take risk of it.
No, but what would be your advice if they ask, I'm unable to do research? What is your advice?
It's totally personal choice, but still, since we are in India and government is not giving clear stand about it, RBI has banned total transactions, but in first year they had totally banned the transactions, but in this budget they have applied tax on it. So still the scene is not clear, so I will recommend give it for 2-3 years and after that you can invest in it.
Okay, if government were to legalize cryptocurrency, then would you recommend?
Yes, sir. I think if government is legalizing it, then we can definitely invest in it.
Okay, but don't you think it is very risky?
Yes, sir. Risk is always there. Risk is always there. So risk is also in share market, and
But don't you think the risk is very high in case, like, as compared to let's say share market? How risky do you think cryptocurrency is?
more than share market, because for share market we have regulator, SEBI, and government is also keeping watch on it. But for cryptocurrency also there should be some regulator, so risk can be.
Let's say if we
neutralized.
we decide to have a regulator for cryptocurrency, under which ministry will it fall?
Definitely it will come under finance ministry. They can take help of Ministry of IT also, but main regulator will be under
So you are
finance
from Anvi Mirzapur.
That's my birthplace.
Okay.
I am from Akola
So
district.
tell me about this name Anvi Mirzapur. How did it came to be? Do you have any idea?
Yes, it's my maternal uncle's place. So it's combination of two villages, Anvi and Mirzapur. So Anvi was mostly dominated by majority religion, you can call Hindus, and
No, but why the name? What's the meaning of Anvi? Is there some meaning?
Anvi means I don't know exact meaning, but it's a Sanskrit word.
Okay.
But speciality about that village is कि Anvi is dominated by minority and Mirzapur is dominated by majority. And
Okay, so these days we see a lot of communal tensions. What do you think? Can you give me 3 steps that government should take to ensure communal harmony?
Yes, sir.
Try to give one line each.
Yes. First of all, government should proactively try to minimize the hate speeches.
Okay.
And if second, they should organize more and more awareness campaigns and showcase good examples, highlight good examples of social harmony, which will inspire people to live without harm. And third, government can take all the religious heads into confidence and can discuss with them how to proceed. If
So should like a secular state engage with religious leaders?
we are not taking their we are just taking their opinion. Finally, secular state we are not biased towards only one religion. So it's our policy only. कि equal distance to equal respect to equal distance from all religions and equal respect to all religions.
How will you differentiate between the secularism that is practiced in West, let's say France, versus the secularism that we have?
In one word, we can say that theirs is kind of negative perception about secularism. That means they totally separate the state from religion and total intolerance or zero tolerance to interference of religion in the state matters.
Okay.
But
Same from my side. sir.
Okay, Kunal, tell me the 5 tourist places near Pune.
Pune is very famous for Pune is near Western Ghats. So first place is Mahabaleshwar, second is Lonavala, third Nashik, fourth Khandala, and Mumbai also. Mathiran, Mumbai is also very good tourist place.
How many Jyotirling in Maharashtra?
Out of 12 Jyotirlings, 6 are there in Maharashtra.
Please name.
Trambakeshwar, Grushneshwar, Aundanagna, Mahabaleshwar.
Mahabaleshwar is a Jyotirling. You are
Sorry,
missing.
sir. Sorry, I could
You are
recall
missing.
only three.
You are missing very near to Pune. Very important. You have not mentioned it. Very important. Just think of it.
Sir,
Not remembering. Bhima Shankar.
Bhima Shankar, yes, sir.
How you missed it?
Sir, I could not recall.
Okay. Western Ghat is why so important for Maharashtra? Please give some examples of its benefits.
Yes. Major part of Western Ghats is in Maharashtra. So Western Ghats is dividing Maharashtra into major two parts, like coastal area and rest of Maharashtra. So there are some benefits to coastal area and some to others. For coastal area, there is a lot of rains. So due to Western Ghats, good monsoon is there. It also ensures good adequate water resources to major cities like Mumbai and Nashik and Pune. Secondly, forest cover. Since we are trying to increase our forest cover to 33%, Western Ghats is helping Maharashtra to achieve that target to nearby. Thirdly, Western Ghats can be used as a tourist place also, since it's granted UNESCO World Heritage Site. So more and more tourists will come and it will increase the revenue.
What are the
of
important flora and fauna of Western Ghat? Name a few flora and fauna.
Yes, sir. In fauna, there is our state animal, shekuru. It's kind of squirrel, and normally found gazelles and bugs are also there. In flora, I could not understand.
Not a single species.
Uh,
Please tell some hill stations of Maharashtra.
Mathiran, Mahabaleshwar. In eastern part there is Chikaldara.
Have you visited any one of them?
No, sir. Mahabaleshwar I have visited Mahabaleshwar.
Chikaldara?
No, Chikaldara I have visited.
What do you understand by GM crop?
GM crops are genetically modified crops, in which we introduce genes of some other plant or organism into original genes of
Some
plant.
example also. Maharashtra. In the
BT cotton.
Hmm.
BT cotton was Bacillus thuringiensis.
Hmm.
So, a gene of a particular insect, which was
Name of that is except.
Bacillus thuringiensis. No, sir, I don't know.
Bamboo mission. What do you understand by bamboo mission?
Uh,
Have you heard this term?
Yes, sir, I have heard this term, but I have cursory idea about it. In bamboo mission, I think they are trying to increase the production of bamboo.
Hmm.
Production is they are first trying to increase the cultivation,
Hmm.
and now they have permitted it to be harvested as a commercial.
Bamboo is a forest species.
It was earlier forest species.
Why it has been removed from the list of forests?
In forest species, there were a lot of permissions to be taken. So it was very cumbersome for normal farmers
Hmm.
to take crops. But since it's removed from forest list, so it will help farmers to increase their income.
You are a computer engineer. What are the latest development in the areas of computer?
Sir, currently there is a lot of buzz about data science, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and cryptocurrency can be also be linked to computer science.
Why a lot of energy is required for cryptocurrency development?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Cryptocurrency was based mainly on very difficult algorithm. So to maintain its uniqueness, we have to solve a lot of calculations, and those calculations are becoming more and more difficult nowadays. So energy of supercomputer is required, but people combine energy power of small computers, so they are able to achieve the calculating power, but time required to mining.
That's
is
why
more.
energy is
That's why
required.
energy is required.
Okay, my last question is: have you visited in National Park of Maharashtra?
No, sir.
Please name some.
Yes,
national
there
parks.
are national parks nearby Nagpur, Tadoba, Andhari, then Kanha,
Ghana,
Pench, Pench,
Page.
and yes.
Okay,
In Melghat, there is also in Melghat.
Pelghat. Okay, Kunal, your formal interview is now over.